Hey, hey, hey! What year is it? Is it 2023? Fucking already. My god, it's been a hot minute, hasn't it? When did I start this channel? Well, technically the first video was August of 2014, right? If you go back, I know you really can't sort by oldest on YouTube now, because they took that away for some fucking reason. But then, like, the first real videos I made were, I think, in January of 2015, right? Fuck, that was a good year. 2015 was a gold year of content creation, wasn't it? How have you all been? It's been quite a while. Well, quite a while since I've made, any kind of actual real content on this channel, apart from just uploading like random clips from stream or just some random funny videos that I've made. But hey, I'm actually uploading something. Yeah, it's not League of Legends, is it? it's not going to be League of Legends. I'm sorry. I kind of wanted to make this video just to like say hi, and then talk about some plans I got in the future. But several people have actually asked me in the comments. I don't actually get notified about like new comments that I get on my videos. I kind of have to like manually check. And a couple of people ask me, why I don't play League of Legends anymore, and like kind of why I'm not in that sphere anymore. So I thought I might talk about that a bit and talk about some plans going forward. As you can see, maybe the video that you're currently watching, kind of just some background noise for this video, but this is my Warzone 2.0's DMZ mode, which is like its extraction shooter kind of mode. I've been playing Tarkov a little bit for the last 2 years, but the game's really getting on my nerves. The latest wipe, which came out on New Year's Eve, is really terrible. That game is gone. That game's not going to last with the way that it is. So I've kind of been looking for other things to do, and I've kind of been for the last, 4 years since I stopped playing League. I've kind of been looking for a League of Legends replacement. Do I think this is it? Probably not. I've thought several games were it, but I mean, this is kind of looking close. A League of Legends replacement needs to be a competitive game, preferably with some kind of ranking system, but it doesn't have to. But it has to be like PvP. It has to be some kind of competitive game for me. I thought Warframe might be it, but that doesn't have. Well, it does have PvP, but no one plays it. In August and September of 2019, I just played Warframe like non-stop. I put like 500 hours into the game. I work from home, so I can do that kind of stuff. But yeah, eventually I got burned down on that. I was playing Shadowverse in 2018, which is kind of like anime Hearthstone trading card game. I still play that occasionally. Like, I'll come back every couple months and try some shit out. But that has similar issues with them not balancing the unlimited format at all. They just don't care. They won't make common sense balancing decisions. So fuck them. It's kind of fun, but it would never be a replacement. I've still put like 1,500 hours in that. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, that's an easy game. You can kind of just play while you're watching a stream or something, or a podcast on the other monitor, so it's all good. But yeah, I'm never really going to find that League of Legends replacement, am I? Probably not. Why did I stop playing League of Legends, though? That's what some people ask. But if you're wondering what I'm picking up in this mission, I've got the mission to extract tear gas grenades and flash grenades and stuff like that, so that's why I'm like picking up all these random grenades, and it seems kind of stupid, but yeah. Why did I stop playing League of Legends? Well, there's, I guess, a lot of answers I could give, but the simplest answer is I don't find the game fun anymore. I really just don't enjoy it. And I know that maybe like a lot of people who play League of Legends now might be wondering, why? The reality is, I would ask you, how many of you were playing League of Legends? I started playing in January of 2013, pre-season 3, right? The game is so much more, it's so much different now than it was back then. It's not the same thing. The entire design philosophy of the champions has changed. The entire philosophy of the game has changed. It went from kind of the idea of solo carrying to the idea of it being way more team focused. Which you might think, oh, that's good, it's a team game, but it means that if you're bot lane feed, you really can't do much, or at least that's how it was when I stopped playing. It's very, very disappointing, and it became the effects of bad teammates were way worse in that game. Nowadays than they were back in the day, back when you could pick Akali or Fiora or some crazy hyper carry and steamroll your lane and be able to carry the game. And your opponents could still come back. It's not like you're invincible. There are ways. There were certain. But the point is that there were ways that a single character could influence the game. A single player could be the difference between winning and losing. If you want to hear more about this, go watch my video called "Why I Love League of Legends." And look, I still do love League of Legends. That League of Legends. I don't love this League of Legends. But yeah, definitely, if you want some more context about my history with League and kind of where I started and how it went, there's a video on my channel called "Why I Love League of Legends." So go watch that one for sure. It's like 25 minutes, but it's very in depth, and I talk about my history and why I love the game. And I just kind of don't anymore, and it's really a shame. And I've been saying, like, on stream, I don't stream much, just to kind of friends. Shout outs to ArcDurf, my first subscriber on Twitch, and I'll go back to look at some of my old videos on my channel, and I'll see him commenting there back in like 2015 when I first started. ArcDurf, thanks for sticking by. Thanks to Winnister, thanks to Tycho. I know these guys are all probably watching the video now, but yeah, they're like the only ones who check out my streams. But that's cool. That's really, I don't stream to like get famous or anything like that. I just I haven't streamed in like 4 months, but when I do, it's just hang out with the guys and play some games and have some fun. So if you want to catch that stream every now and again, I guess twitch.tv/Jimso if you want to come by and say hi. But yeah, I mean, really, it's just not something that I want to do. And like if League of Legends Classic comes out, as I said, I was constantly saying, yeah, I'd play it. I'd no life that like League of Legends Classic, back to the glory days. But like, would it really be? Would it really be that? What would League of Legends Classic be? It would have to be pre-Juggernaut patch, end of Season 5. Like, we're talking a long time ago now. Well, that's 7 fucking years ago now. I mean, I really just don't think it's going to happen. I hope it happens. But if it does, what way would they ruin it now? Tencent, with its investment in Riot Games, basically owns it. And Tencent just ruins everything it touches. I mean, what's a recent example? There's a recent example that's pretty bad. Oh yeah, like Fat Shark and 40K Darktide. I mean, that's a big example. I was so hyped for that game, and it's just terrible. Well, not terrible. The gameplay's really good, but everything else is just horrible. The cash shop, the way that the systems are set up, and just how the game's not finished on launch. And yeah, probably a year from now it'll be great, but fucking hell, Vermintide was excellent. Like, what are they doing? What is wrong with video gaming these days? Oh, I know it's corporate greed and shit like that, but fucking hell, it just sucks so much to see what's kind of happened. And it just, I miss 2015 where there were just so many good games and so many good online games to play. And just gaming was kind of in its prime. Content creation was in its prime in 2015. I hate that word, content creation. It's so fucking soulless. But video making, YouTubing, live streaming, it was in its prime back then. It was so fucking good. And I curse the circumstances of my birth, being born in this fucking third world country of Australia, where I didn't have good enough internet until 2018 to be able to stream. If I was able to stream my Twitch channel back in 20, and like this is going to be a woe is me for a moment, so bear with me. My Twitch channel back in 2015, back when I was gaining, how many subs was I gaining a month? Not much. Like, it wasn't much, but it was like 800 subs a month, like back then. But I was just a guy doing Singed, and I was the only guy doing it, so that's why people watch me. But people would every video I'd make, pretty much, people would say, "Oh, what's your Twitch channel?" And I'll just have to say, "Oh, sorry, I don't stream because my internet's too shit." But regardless, people would like find my Twitch channel. They'd search Jimso on Twitch, and they'd sub, even though there was no content on on that, because I had a Twitch channel to like talk with other people on Twitch, right? But my Twitch channel had like 150 subs, not subs, but followers, even before I started streaming. And then when I started streaming, I was kind of just burned out on the game. And then the apocalypse happened, and it throttled all my content. And yeah, it kind of just killed that dream. But it's okay, It was for I should have been able to do it in 2015. That's when I would have really been able to capitalize. But yeah, it didn't happen. I'm not gonna cry over it. It's just kind of how it is. But I've kind of found a little bit of fun here with Warzone DMZ. It's actually kind of taken me back a little bit to the days of the old Call of Duty days, because I used to be a Call of Duty gamer way back in 2012. Like I said, go watch Why I Love League of Legends, where I talk about my history and how I transitioned from Call of Duty to League of Legends, Black Ops 2 to League of Legends way back in 2013, sorry. But it looks like I've come full circle and I'm back to playing COD again, which, I mean, like DMZ is, it's not really COD in the traditional sense, you know, in terms of COD multiplayer. It's much more of an escape from Tarkov-esque shooter, which I've been playing a lot of, a lot of the last 2 years, not so much recently. But just way more fun, in my opinion. I'm not saying that like DMZ should be Tarkov or Tarkov should be DMZ or like, you know, I think Tarkov should stay Tarkov, but this is just way more enjoyable. I feel like the game's still new, you know. It came out like what, not last month, but in November, like kind of mid-November-ish or like late November. People are still learning the game. I only started playing it like just after Christmas, I think. So I'm still learning the game, but I'm learning fast, man. And I'm playing completely solo. You know, this is a trios game mode. Most people in the game are trios, so you're just like solo versus squads, which might seem really hard, but it's so much fun being able to outplay full squads. That's not going to happen in this video, but as I said, my entire impetus for thinking like, hey, maybe I could start making videos for this game and just have some fun, which that's what it'll be. I'm not trying to make it big. I'm not trying to be crazy. I just miss making videos. I miss doing commentaries. I miss teaching. It was like really fun to do. I really enjoyed making videos back in the day. So this might scratch the itch for me again just a little bit. And it happened like a couple days ago. I was up on the observatory. And I forgot what I was doing up there. I wasn't going for the Juggernaut or anything. I think I was heading for the extraction that was up there. And basically a bunch of players killed the Juggernaut and stole the weapons case. And I ended up just with my sniper, because that's what you do when you play solo. You take a sniper because you need to dictate the terms of the engagement at all times. But basically, I took all three of them out. I outplayed them all, took all three of them out, stole the weapons case, had a massive fight against the AI as they were blocking my exfil, because the AI in this game is brutal. It's maybe a little bit too much. I kind of like it, but maybe a little bit too much. I guess I come from Tarkov, where the AI is just cracked, especially this wipe. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I outplayed all these players. I fought my way through the AI, and as I was on the chopper, and the chopper was taking off to exfil me, another trio of players flew by in a light helo and were screaming over mics, like, fuck him up, and they were, like, shooting me from the back opening of the helo, and I had to hold them off for, like, the remaining couple of seconds until until I took off and extracted. And I was like, that was some of the most fun I've had playing video games in forever. Like, that was so much fun. I felt like a fucking badass doing that. And, like, League of Legends, like, kind of, like, getting to Platinum for the first time. It was that kind of same feeling, you know? And I really enjoy it. And I had a similar thing with a gameplay that I might release tomorrow or the day after or something like that. Where once again I outplayed a full squad using my Tarkov skills, and I killed all of them. I actually killed them because, you know, it's very unfair for solos in this game, because players can not only just revive their players that are in down and not out states, but they can do a longer revive on their fully dead teammates. So I killed this team like twice, like fully killed them twice. And yeah, like that's just crazy. It's not really something you do in Tarkov. It's a much more slow paced kind of simmy game. And you know, you got like the sweaty chads who can do the shit there. And excuse my potato aim here. I'm still learning, like I said. But like, I that was so cool. And like, I'm using skills. You can hear this guy talking over VoIP, because there's squad fill here, so you can hear the enemy players talking over VoIP. It's really cool. But yeah, like, there's a lot of skill expression in this game. There's a surprising amount of skill expression in this game. And there isn't like any kind of rank mode or anything, nor do I think there really should be. But, you know, just the idea of being out to outplay squads and shit like that as a solo player, and do all this crazy shit and use your skill, and not just be like a Twitch aimer, but actually use like tactics and game knowledge to defeat the enemy. That's like some League of Legends shit right there. That's some League of Legends shit. That's kind of why I really like Tarkov, and I played Tarkov solo. But Tarkov just has too many issues. But that game, like, you can outplay people. You use positioning, you use flanking as a solo player. In Tarkov, there are actually kind of distinct advantages in many ways to being a solo player. It's still better to be quads, but like as a solo, you've got a lot more flexibility. But in this game, there isn't really any benefit to being a solo. It's just kind of hard mode, but I really enjoy it, and I really want to make some videos for it. And I know that most of you aren't going to be interested, and that's perfectly fine. I'm not one of those people who's like, you should be watching me for me, and not like, no. I know that a lot of you are only here for League of Legends, and that's fine. I'm cool with that. There's a lot of channels I watch who, if they stop watching the content, they stop making the content they make, I'll stop watching them. I'm not there for the person. I'm just there for the videos, and that's fine. But for me, it's for me, in my channel, I'm not trying to make it big. I'm just trying to kind of do what I want to do. And I think making some videos for this game is going to take me back and make me kind of feel like the old days again. Especially because this game is still in beta. I mean, Tarkov's still in beta, but this game is really still in beta. Like, this game crashes so much. It's fucking horrific, and there's no reconnect, so you lose all your shit. It's a real pain in the ass, but hopefully they iron those issues out. The game's only like a month and a half old, so. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to making some videos for this game. I'm really looking forward to doing some stuff with this game, and maybe some of you will watch, but I'm sure it's just going to be a lot of new people coming in who play DMZ. But yeah, that was my little saying hi to 2023, saying hi to all of you guys. I'm doing well. I've got a new computer. So yeah, 13900K. No new video card yet. I'm still using my 2060. That's unfortunate, but I'm just waiting for the 4080 to come down in price a bit. So yeah, I can render things properly and do all that. So I guess I'll be seeing you kind of in the future here. But yeah, take care, guys. Stay safe. If you want to check out my stream, twitch.tv/streamso, I'll probably be streaming a bit of DMZ at some point. But otherwise, I'll see you around. Good luck in 2023. Stay safe. Hope you can achieve some of your goals. And take care, boys. See ya.